And welcome, everybody. We are back here, and we are on the show floor live from the HETMA booth at InfoComm 2026. It's been an amazing show. We're here on Wednesday morning. The show floor opened a couple of hours ago, and it's already hopping and popping. I just said hopping and popping.
You did.
I should never say that again.
I think you can get away with it.
I can get it. If anyone can get away with it.
If I said it, it would be a problem.
Okay. Well, we're hopping and popping.
Okay.
And we're doing more of our quick hits here, and we have some of our best friends, some of those people who just, love our vertical and come to show. Also, we're in booth 6023, and they're right next to us.
Right across the street.
Right across the street.
Yep.
We're ready for a good week, a great week ahead.
Yeah, we are. We're signing up for a good time with the HETMA folks here for sure.
Do we look? If you look at our setup, we got our booth, we got our DJ, we're gonna have our bar, we got you right across the way, and we have a lounge, the Avixa lounge right next to us. It's kind of like we got free floor space.
Yeah,
isn't
we
it?
really did. It really worked out for us this year.
So when the happy hours are hopping and popping, as I said, with hundreds of people, we're gonna create an area, aren't we?
It's gonna be a party over here.
Yep. All right. Before we get going too far, please introduce yourself. Tell people who you are and what ScreenBeam does.
Sure. So I'm Mike Ellenberger. I'm the Vice President and General Manager for ScreenBeam. And ScreenBeam does higher education. We're an education company. We focus on collaboration and wireless display, but it's evolved into so much more. It's evolved into an entire platform that's delivering everything you need for great instructional and learning environments, plus the things that you need to be able to manage those environments and enhance communication. We've got a lot going on at the booth this year for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You said a word that I love, and you said the word platform.
Yes.
Because it's not just a device, right? So talk about that. Talk about kind of, why that's important and kind of how everything works together into that ecosystem.
It's an evolution. This is the company that co-invented Miracast technology with Intel way back in the day.
Yep.
And so it used to be just about wireless display and getting that connectivity. But over time, the needs of the customer, specifically higher education and K through 12, which we specialize in as well, those just needs have evolved. And so rather than just being a one-trick pony, we've really been able to deliver all of this capability from instructional environments, active learning. We've really done a tremendous job on how you can deploy a flexible, affordable, scalable, active learning solution that solves a lot of problems and saves a lot of money, which is really important.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've offered administrative tools, so we've brought up an entire digital signage CMS.
Nice.
So that, and integrated it tightly with Canva. And so now it's not just about the administration using it, but it's also about instructors and professors using it, because we can say, hey, you have role-based access to this one display, and the night before class, you can go into Canva, set up your plan for the next day, and actually have it running when you walk into the classroom. So the students can be totally ready and prepared to engage in today's lesson plan.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And it's no wonder that you all are doing so well in our vertical and just taken off.
Yeah.
It's great to have been kind of witness. I mean, you guys have been around, but is it just me? But the last couple of years, it's just been lightning in a bottle.
Yeah. It's been tremendous. I mean, I think we've really continued to invest highly in higher education, and the key for us is spending more time on site with customers, and not just the AV teams, not just the IT teams, but going into classrooms and speaking with instructors and professors and hearing what they have to say and where their pain points are. Because at the end of the day, the goal is it's just got to be easy, it's just got to work, and you've got to be able to support it without tons of headaches. Yep,
absolutely. So, we could just talk all day. And I should talk about, what are you even showing here? What are you showing at the?
Well, we've got a lot happening at this show. We're introducing BrowserCast, which is a new way to connect. It's all web browser based. There's no applications, no plugins, no dongles needed to connect. So it makes things real easy. You just go to ScreenBeam.me on any browser, and you type in the PIN code that you see on the screen, and like magic, you're connected, and you can select full screen, you can select the tab from your browser, or you can select the application, almost like you're sharing content, in a Teams or a Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
So it's really convenient, and it's really tremendous for BYOD environments like higher education, because that's always been a thing about like how can we really get students to participate in a collaborative environment and make it easy on the professor, not having to push a bunch of buttons or twist a bunch of knobs. What's new is we have something called ScreenBeam Connect.
Okay.
And ScreenBeam Connect is a software version of ScreenBeam. Okay, it's unannounced, so this is where we're breaking the news.
We're breaking news.
Breaking news right here
I
today at the HETMA booth. And ScreenBeam Connect is a software build of ScreenBeam that you can load onto an all-in-one display that's got compute, a Google device, okay, Fire TV or a Fire Signage Player. All you need is something with basic compute and load it on, and away you go. And it comes with the BrowserCast, which is what we just discussed. But on this version, we have actually offered moderation. And so it's all web-based moderation. So you're in the classroom, I'm the instructor, I log in, just go to screenbeam.me, and then I'm a moderator, so I can actually log in with my credentials that the school provides me. And then all the students, when they want to share, they just go to screenbeam.me, type in the code, and now rather than going up on the screen immediately, it shows up on the instructor's web browser, which is their little moderation interface. And not only does it say, hey, this student wants to connect, but it actually shows you a preview of the student connecting, and you can join up to 4 students simultaneously in that environment, and you can instantly spotlight one student, then go back to the 4, 2, 3, or 1 display. It's super easy. It's a really great thing for BYOD environments, and
love that.
We love it for higher education.
Love it, love it. So make sure if you're here on the show floor and you are listening to this episode, it's C6109 is
right.
the booth, and you can find us at HETMA, of course, at C6023. We're neighbors. We're buddying up.
Yep.
One last question for you. Love the products, and we like to say at HETMA and higher ed, we're really about community. Why is it important for a company like ScreenBeam to really interact with a vertical like ours and become such great partners?
Education is like no other vertical. It's special in that its mission is special, number one, and it's just incredibly important. But number two, it really is a community, and it's built on the people, and it's built on the relationships and understanding. And I think one of the things I really enjoy about working in higher ed is it's very collaborative across organizations. Unlike corporate environments where people tend to be kind of tight-lipped and don't necessarily share. And what HETMA does as an organization in creating and bringing this community together in such a short amount of time of HETMA's existence. And honestly, Joe, congratulations on everything that you've done to make this organization just as fantastic as it is.
I appreciate that, but really it is our community, right?
100%.
Like, I mean, when people look at us, and it's funny because I'm down, and I'm talking to people downstairs, and they're like, so how many staff? I'm like, no, we have no staff. We are literally a volunteer organization, a free organization, but we also have great partners to make that happen. But that's it. It's seeing our community come together and go, look, we want to have this, we want to be able to invest in one another, and we want to have the partners. We want to find those manufacturers and all that who really believe in our vertical like you do. And that's, I think, what really makes this whole thing special.
Yeah, no, thank you for that. We're so happy. We're proud to be your diamond sponsor. It's just an amazing organization. And honestly, we learn from the members, we learn from the community, and that's what's going to make us better. We don't want to just invent stuff and push it into the market. We want to spend our time listening to the real needs, right, at all levels, and then try to deliver on those types of solutions.
Yep, love it. And you all killed it during the awards, too.
Thank you very much.
Very awesome.
Yes.
All right, that being said, final, and most important question, how can people connect with you and learn more about ScreenBeam?
www.screenbeam.com. You can fill out a form. You can come to our booth here today. You can find us on LinkedIn. You can find us everywhere. We're happy to connect with anybody. Anybody who's in higher education, we will provide live demonstrations for you remotely. We'll provide you with loaner equipment. If you're looking at digital signage or active learning or these things, we'll provide you with licenses so that you can try it. So we're very consultative, and we'll be there for you the whole way through.
Love it, love it. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
Have
you.
a great show. And everyone, hopefully you enjoyed this. Go check out ScreenBeam here at InfoComm 2026 and, of course, online. And have a great show. Hoppin' and poppin'.
Pop.